How you guys doing today? Hopefully friggin' awesome. Today is another day. Yay, yay! So the other day at work, I'm minding my own business and just doing my thing, when I overhear a conversation going on behind me about people getting drunk camping while raining. So I'm listening in, eavesdropping like a pro, just seeing what's really going on, when all of a sudden they're like, the worst part about drinking is all the urination you have to do. When all of a sudden I hear one guy say, well, if you're already wet, why don't you just piss your pants? Nobody will know because you're already wet. And I'm thinking to myself, what? So now I gotta chime in. Bet you that sounded like I was just pissing in the dog's water dish. So now I decided to chime in and I'm like, what are you guys even talking about? And they're like, well, you know, you're already wet. Just go ahead and piss yourself. No one will know. And I'm like, yeah, but now you're sitting there in your own pee. That's disgusting. Like, why would you do that? When all of a sudden, Buddy chimes in and goes, well, have you ever peed in a pool before? Have you ever peed in the lake? Same thing. You know, I'm going to be honest. Swimming in a lake, yeah, I've peed in a lake. You know, it's a pretty big body of water, right? Chances are you're not going to be floating in your own launch for too long. But let me tell you, peeing in a pool is pretty disgusting. And the little D-Gen kids who do that are also very disgusting. You don't pee in a pool. The fact that they tried to justify this by using the peeing in a pool analogy is pretty freaking gross. Just saying. Don't piss yourself in the rain, people. People will know. Pee stinks. So all last week, I literally fed myself on 20 bucks. Mainly because there was a sweet deal on chicken and a sweet deal on asparagus. Well, I forgot that asparagus makes your pee really stinky. Yeah, there seems to be a theme to this video today. Anyway, I'm sitting there having my chicken and asparagus every night. And every morning when I get into work, I usually go and take a piss before I get into my job and start doing my job and jobbing it up. So I walk into the bathroom on Friday to rock a piss when the urinal, and right beside the urinal is a stall for taking a dump. There's a guy in there totally dropping ass with class. I start rocking a piss. Now I've been having 200 grams of asparagus every night. Needless to say, my piss smelled like two-stroke gasoline and it was potent. Buddy's taking a dump. He lets out a fart as I'm peeing and goes, oh my god, whoa, is that me? No, it was me. It was me. I totally made this guy think he had a medical condition from my asparagus piss. Good times. So one of the problems I have with this house is my driveway needs to be de-weeded. And it's kind of funny because I had a buddy message me and go, hey man, what's going on today? Want to hang out? I see you got your car on the road. Let's go for a cruise and stuff. And I'm like, can't man. I gotta de-weed my driveway. And he thought I was blowing him off when in reality, I actually have to de-weed my driveway. So what we're gonna do is get out there, get some gloves on, and we're gonna de-weed the freaking driveway. I wonder if we need the GoPro for a montage. You know what? We'll try and use this camera. Because let me tell you, I want to move the Trans Am over more so I can get my truck off my lawn. Because not saying that parking the truck on the lawn is gonna hurt the lawn, because well, it's already pretty dicked anyway. But theoretically, I could move the truck over where the Trans Am sits now. I just want to get rid of all this. This is ridiculous. We're gonna grab these, pull them up, lay down some borax, make the soil infertile so it doesn't return. We're also going to work over here, clean all this crap up, and then come over here. I knocked these down a while ago. Sons of bitches came back. So we're going to try and rip those up. Lay down some borax everywhere. Kill everything. Friggin' hammer down. Let's get this bay door open. Oh man, look at all the friggin' splatter from the buffer. That's awesome. I wanted a way to train triceps. And back at the old gym I used to go to, Good Life Fitness, they actually had this like pull down on a cable machine that was pretty damn epic. Now unfortunately I don't have that bar. And I was thinking like, man, maybe I could build something. Like it was literally just a V. And then I got to thinking, because sometimes I do that, there's a futon bar down there. Way down there. Like you probably can't see it. Maybe I can get a little zoom on her. A little futon bar down there. And it's got a V pattern to it. And I was thinking, because I do that sometimes. If I cut that, I could probably attach something to it so I could hook it up to the friggin' Bowflex and use one side of the power rod system to do my pull downs for my my triceps. Because one thing I notice is my biceps are getting developed, my triceps not so much. And I've tried doing different workouts with the freaking easy curl bar where you lay down and you go back and then you bring it and go boom, boom. You know, I've tried different things like that and not really that effective, unfortunately. When I look at the car from here, it looks like it's on an angle, but I think it's just the way my driveway slants. So I thought maybe there was an issue with the tire or something. So I was thinking about making some sort of a lat pull down for the Bowflex so I can target the area a different way and get more out of it. But anyway, I'm friggin' wasting time and battery here talking. Let's get the old trippy odd, set it up, and let's pull some friggin' weeds. And for anybody wondering what the heck those plants are, they're a Canadian goldenrod, or just goldenrod. They're gonna be dead. Thankful last night wasn't back day. Holy, some of those are in there good. All right, found a relic over here. Coca-Cola bottle that's been festering since God knows how long. Label turned orange from sun bleach. It's always a good time. All right, now to go dump this crap. Now it is pretty windy out. I will agree. This little stuff isn't coming up that easily. Alright, we're gonna borax the area. Told you I had to de-weed my driveway. If you're watching. Anyway, so I went ahead and did all up here too. There's like sticks and stuff sticking out of the ground. They're pretty brittle. Probably the only guy on YouTube that you ever watched de-weed his friggin' driveway, right? Yeah, I get it. Oh man, should have bought another box for over here. Oh wait, I have another box. So we'll let that sink in, check on it in a couple days, and everything here should be brown and decaying and hopefully dead. had to use the clippers. Anyway, I'm gonna lay down some borax at the end of the driveway now. Get after it. Alright, so should be nice and dead here, and this should kill off all this stuff. Down here though, this root to this thing that keeps spawning offlings, it goes underneath the retaining wall. I tried to lift it and I noticed the wall was like acting up. I was like, I better stop. Just kill the root at the base. That's why there's a lot of concentration there. I also did this little patch of grass here. Laid down some on this patch of grass here. Did a little bit over here. And I laid some down along the house here to kill off this vegetation. As well as I used the remainder of the box on the cow parsnip right here just to see what it does to unweed whacked cow parsnip. So we'll have to wait and see, because that stuff needs to die. Because my plan is one day in the future is to build a deck back here, go about 12 feet out, and the length of the cement slab here, and to put a big deck, have the barbecue on it and all that, and have it connect to the steps, like wrap around here. So you just walk out the door, close the door, walk around, go on the deck, or go down the stairs and play soccer in the backyard or whatever. It would be pretty sweet. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to kill a lot of vegetation. A lot of this grass is going to have to go. Because the last thing you want to be doing is walking on a deck and having grass come up through the friggin' floorboards and tickle your feet. Not exactly a fun time, mate. Man, I am sweatier than a hooker in church. It's actually a lot warmer out today than I expected. To be honest, like, I was sitting upstairs in the computer room and I was like, man, it's kind of chilly out today. Had the intake fan going. I turned it off because I was getting cold, and I think the problem is I wasn't outside enjoying the sun. Yeah, that and I'm wearing black, and well, I don't know what happens when you get black in the sun. It just draws in the heat. Should have worn white today. Oh, whatever. My job is done. The driveway is de-weeded, and yeah, I theoretically could just bring the truck in because where the car is parked, it's fine. Yeah. So I guess what we'll do is we'll come back and check on this in a couple days and see what the progress is like, so I can show you guys basically the borax on the driveway effect. We already know it works because of the raspberry bushes in the back. They're barely making a comeback. And whenever they try, the roots can't go deep enough and then they just die. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, so we'll check back in on Thursday and see exactly what's the what. Alright? Alright. Peace out, guys. Hey guys, how the frigs it going? Anyway, I said I was going to check in on the driveway on Thursday. I've been checking in on the driveway all freaking week. And we haven't had any progress. And I was like, why haven't we had any progress? Like, the vegetation still looks pretty lifelike. My cat looks pretty lifelike. She's not moving. There we go. What do you say? Scampers? That's right. Let me show you what's going on, and let me tell you my thoughts on why the vegetation, I almost fell over there, Jesus Murphy. Why I think the vegetation is not dying from the ammonia. And by ammonia, I mean the borax. There's no ammonia in borax. It's boron that does the work. Let's go outside. As you can see, the powder's still in the ground, and stuff, it looks like it's coming back. Now, the reason why it works so effectively back here, and this is my logic on the whole thing, is because this is what happened. And the reason why it was so effective, my dog's trying to tie me up, so effective back here, and still is effective, like you see stuff trying to make a comeback, but it's just burning out as it's growing back in, is because a couple days after I laid the borax, we had a couple heavy pours. And when you have a heavy pour, it mixes with the borax and seeps into the ground, and then it alters the pH level of the soil, making it where things don't want to grow. And when things do grow, they don't plant their roots really deep, and you can easily rip them out. Mind you, these things got a lot of spines on them. This hurts. So, you know, it's not a big deal. So here is my battle plan. It was supposed to rain tomorrow, but it doesn't sound like it's gonna now. Now it sounds like it's gonna be sunny. So, my big thought is either A, I could bust out the garden hose and water down what I've already done, or B, go to Canadian Tire, buy another box of borax, and somewhere down here, I have one of those pumpy spray bottles. I thought it was down here. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do, guys, is take everything out of here and reorganize this shed so I can actually fire things down here and have some organization. But I thought I had a pumpy bottle down here. You know the kind. Where you put stuff in it and you pump it up. Is it back there? I was also, ever go on that website Pinterest? Well, it's not just for the ladies, people. They got a lot of good ideas on there. One of the ideas they had was for hanging shovels, and it's literally something I've already purchased and done. Remember my freaking wrist grip for doing grip strength training? Well, you buy 2 of those pipe ends, the flanges that go on the wall. You buy 2 pipes. The longer the better. You mount them to your wall, put them apart, and you can fire all your shovels and all your T-like implements into it. And then you can hang them up in the air, get them out of the bucket, and that would free up more ground space. Now I need to do I want to get these ramps out of here because I'm not going to use them. Get that wood out of here, I'm not going to use them. Basically, I'm going to take everything and bring it back into the garage and go through it, and then resort this down area here and figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm throwing in the garbage. Oh, it's my dog barking. But I don't know where my pumpy bottle went. I really wish I knew where that was. Because that would have made things a lot better. I didn't throw it in here, did I? Oreo's barking, the neighbor's dog's barking. I got paintballs in there. Just get my rifle out and use those. Alright. I don't know where the hell my pumpy bottle is, but Oreo's being annoying, so let's get him in the house. Come on, stupid. She's like, can I come outside too? And I say, no. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bust out the garden hose. I'm going to water that area and mix up what's there. And that way we can push that into the soil. I just really wish I knew where that pumpy bottle was. I just wanted to get the dog in the house because he was aggravating the neighbor's dogs, and that's just friggin' annoying. But yeah, that's something I want to do, is I want to reorganize this because, like, look at this. I got the compressor thing. I think this TV over here that's currently being used as a towel rack and all that, I'm going to throw that in the garbage. It's shot, so it's going to go to the recycling center. Get rid of it. I was going to fix it up and have a TV out here, but I got that 42 inch upstairs that I might end up putting where my 32 inch is, because it's a bigger screen and it does 1080p, and then move the 32 inch out here. But I was thinking about getting rid of this fridge because I'll never use it, and I don't need a fridge in my garage because I don't really do anything out here that justifies having a fridge. I got a guy at work who's making a garage gym. He literally just bought a house and he has a garage gym, so maybe he'll want a bar fridge to store some bottled water or something in. So if he wants it, I'll just give it to him. He can have it. And yeah, this is going to be another video where we clean this area out. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and hook this on a tripod, grab my sprayer extension, and we'll hose that area down. And hopefully that does what I think it's going to do. Alright, well, I think this is going to be the longest video I've ever made. We'll come and check on this in a couple days, and we'll see how well it actually died. See, when I watched the video on YouTube about how to use borax to kill plants, the lady on the video said mix a cup of borax with 2 liters of water and spray it on the area that you want to kill. Instead, I went ahead and did research to find out why borax works, and saw, oh, it works by taking the moisture out of the ground. Thinking, why would you want to mix water with something that is going to remove moisture all you're doing is adding moisture to an item, so it's literally just going to remove what you've added. And no, the objective is to use the moisture to soak, or to basically combine the borax with it to get into the ground so that it can activate and alter the pH level of the soil, which will in turn kill off all plant life in it because the pH level will be off. Why things back there are trying to grow back but struggle. And I'll probably end up, if I can ever find my spray bottle, hit it with that. So, this is at the door wondering what the heck I'm doing. I'm going to leave it at that. Check on that in a couple days. Now, it was supposed to rain this week. It was supposed to rain on Monday. It was supposed to rain on Tuesday. It was supposed to rain on Wednesday. And it was blue skies and Barpy burgers every friggin' day. So, we never got the rain we were supposed to get. So, if that does work, my next plan is to mix up a batch and deal with this out here that I've dealt with earlier than May. We're going to get this all cleared up again. I could just get the weed whacker and go out there and knock it all back. But if we can get the borax to work, then we'll deal with it. Anyway, people. I'll chime back in at a later date. Once again, longest video ever made. Well guys, just a quick update on the de-weeding of the driveway. I'm going to pretty much close this video after this. As you can see, the stuff is turning brown and dying, but I'm going to have to manually pull it. That's a given. That's the only way that's going to come out. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Anyway, hopefully stuff doesn't grow back. I guess we'll see over time. But that's the end of the de-weeding my driveway video. You can see the stuff along the side of the wall isn't trying to make a comeback. Okay, I lied. It is. Maybe the borax doesn't work that well. Or maybe it works better on loose soil and not packed soil. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me de-weed my driveway. This has been going on for almost 2 weeks. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.